Aries. Let's now dive in a little bit more intuitively and see what's coming up for love, romance, relationships, and then career, creative pursuits, and business. So I will lay out one card from the Secret Language of Light Tarot to see what's happening for Aries. Love, relation. Oh, okay, definitely this card. Wow, okay, nourishment is happening. This is good, okay? Emotional nourishment is what's happening here. I'm seeing a new intimacy being formed here. Nourishment is all about giving time, giving attention, giving something the dedication that it deserves. Some of you might feel like you've been in no man's land with the Fool, okay? The Fool can sometimes be a disorientating energy. Oftentimes because he's indecisive, he doesn't know which way to travel, he doesn't know which way to guide himself or herself. Some of you, and it's all about emotions here, Aries. I feel as though someone's going to be defensive because they want to see more passion from you. And the reason I say that is because the Five of Swords came up with the Page of the Page of Wands, which I think is you. And I almost feel like someone feels you've been showing a lot of passion in other things like hobbies or work or friendship, or you've been investing a lot of time and energy into that. Or you've possibly been self-indulging here. And, you know, that's okay to be this way sometimes. You know, it's important to nourish, you know, your own indulgences and your own hobbies and your mind, your body, soul, spirit, etc. However, I feel like someone will have something to say about that, okay? Someone will feel like you're not nourishing them enough. You're not giving them the attention, especially emotionally. I feel like they're craving something here from you, Aries, that you're not yet giving, or you're hesitating to give for one reason or another. Some of you are currently dealing with or will be dealing with someone that is a twin flame, so don't ignore the connection that you have around you, because I feel like it's very significant for you. The Two of Cups is quite powerful. It is a card of twin flame union. It is a card of two lovers that are intertwined together in the Tree of Life. The fact that the Tree of Life has come up twice, you know, there's a potential connection around you. Change your life, can change your world as you know it. It'll really put things in perspective, because when I see that nourishing card here, we see this perspective of the world, and suddenly it doesn't seem, you know, our minor issues or minor problems seem so insignificant in comparison to the big picture here. So I'm seeing a new perspective, okay, and I think it's one that's going to stem from emotions, like an emotional perspective. Which is good. I think you'll see things from a different angle here. For some of you, this beautiful Ace of Wands, I do believe there's someone that you're meeting online, the World Wide Web, through an adventure, through an online community, social media, or some sort of international connections or contacts, okay? So that could be an introduction. You won't expect it because it's not something that you've been prioritizing here for a lot of you, Aries. I don't think you've been prioritizing this, but it will come, okay? I am seeing, and it could come with an Aries, a fellow Aries, a Taurus. These are the signs that have come up, but there's a lot of blues here, which does point to water element, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which did come up in the lovers, the Two of Cups here, water element through the cups, and you'll have a very strong emotional bond, or this person will be emotionally quite sensitive or sentimental, okay? They sense a lot of things, so I feel like on some level, they intuitively know what you're thinking and feeling, okay? So this is someone quite deep and philosophical here as well. It's all for those that are married, okay, the Hierophant here, for those that are married and are connected with someone through marriage or through a long-term partnership or through engagements. Looking at these cards, I believe that this person is actually wanting more attention, okay? They're actually feeling undernourished or malnourished in your relationship emotionally. This line here, it makes me think of that, beautiful scientific phenomenon, which is, the rainbow appearing in the sky, which is basically you know, the prisms of light reflecting water particles in the sky, and it almost resembles a rainbow here. So someone is wanting their rainbow, okay? Someone is wanting to see the rainbow with you. I'm not sure if you've experienced a storm with them lately, if things have been a bit chaotic, if you don't really know where you stand, if you've just been focusing attention on yourself and not so much on them. If this is coming up, I feel as though for a lot of you, there is someone who you're married to or you're in a long-term connection with, and they're wanting nourishment. They want that rainbow. Okay, horizons, something about horizons here as well. Someone's looking into the future with you. Someone's thinking about marrying you as well, Aries. They're thinking about marriage. They're deep in thought, contemplating marriage here or being engaged to you. But I feel like they're scared emotionally. They're not getting enough from you. And this could be reversed, okay? This could be that you're not getting enough emotional nourishment from someone that you may be dealing with. But the fact that nourishment has come up for you is quite quite intense. It's a message, okay? It's a message that there needs to be emotional nourishment, that there needs to be nurturing, that there needs to be giving, that there needs to be moral support, okay? In whichever way you support each other. The Ace of Wands is here. So this is a new opportunity, okay? For some of you, this is a new opportunity. Ace of Wands, it's a destined opportunity for a new love, possibly with a fire sign here. This person, okay, the number 5 was the number of the Hierophant. You've got the number 23, which make 5. Going to attract a partner that is quite emotionally demanding, Aries. So if you're not up for it, you're not up for it, but this person will... I see them to be quite codependent, okay? They're quite codependent on you. They form attachments quickly, and they could be quite clingy. Emotionally, this is what they need, so they want you to offer this. I'm just not sure if a lot of you are ready for this kind of connection, because it is very emotionally intense, is what I'm sensing here. So that's quite powerful here with nourishment. But it does show that the two of you some of you will definitely be emotionally connecting very strongly here and nourishing each other. For others, it's a message that nourishment needs to happen. But for others of you, it's a beautiful connection here, that nourishment, that rainbow will appear for you, and emotions, you know, all these beautiful blues. And, you know, the fact that the world is half-half, yin and yang, an equal balance will arise for the both of you. So that's very nice to see. Let's have a look at career, business, and creative pursuits. What's the theme for career, business, and creative pursuits for the sign of Aries? Okay, soulcraft. Craft is creation. Soulcraft means that it's something your soul is craving, okay? It's a forte. It's a soul purpose. Some of you might be feeling a little bit disoriented here with the Fool card and your purpose, what your soul is purposed here for, why your soul has come on this planet, what you're supposed to be doing for humanity, for yourself, for your passions, trying to find something that's rewarding here, something that you can create, trying to find a new hobby. There is a new search that you will encounter, okay? And I do see you picking up some sort of new hobby or getting more creative. It's something that you will form a very natural... it's almost like you'll naturally take to it, or it will naturally very much appeal to you. So this is quite strong. The beautiful, like, it looks like a lotus, and the number 1 here is new beginnings. So I do see potential new beginnings here for a lot of you. Others, you might be conflicted. And the reason I say that is because I'm going through all the cards, and when I look at that 5 of Swords, I think you're conflicted, or you feel like you have to defend, or to other people, you feel like you might have to defend the reasons why you want to go down a certain career path or take up a certain hobby. I also feel like it can be something with communication or defense or law, you know, litigation, music, travel, hospitality, marriage, working with people, helping bring opportunities to people, whatever sort of field it's in, Aries. The 5 of Swords is here, but it could also point to internal conflict, okay? You're a little bit indecisive here about what you want to create or what you want to have. But I feel like there's a notion of something becoming stronger for you. something that you've wanted to do. Crafting is all about creating and designing. It's a process, Aries, from, it's all part of the creation process. It's all part of, everything that you see around you. Everything that I can possibly see around me now, which is, this beautiful window with these blinds and this cupboard and, this dresser and this door and this phone, these cards. Everything that I see around me and everything that you see around you starts with a thought. Okay, nothing that exists in our reality just exists. In actuality, it happens with a thought. And I feel like there's something in the creation process you've been thinking about for quite some time and you want to craft it, okay? It might involve you leaning on other people for support, on specialized people who have experience, knowledge, expertise in helping you. It could be like a business developer. It could be like someone you're romantically linked to, like starting a business with someone romantic even. There's some sort of affiliation with this person, because I feel like there's two light streams that form one that's right in the center of this lily, this lotus flower. So there's someone else that you have to cross paths with in your career. And this person will help you craft, help you create something, or help put you on a new journey. The number one is all about new beginnings or a new cycle, okay? New cycle, new career path. Some of you, I do believe you're meeting someone that you're destined to be with. I do believe this is a twin flame, like a soulmate energy. Now this person, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. Whilst I believe this card is one of heavy romanticism, it doesn't really mean that we can't have soulmates, twin flames that come from, that can be children, that can be work colleagues, that can be pets, that can be people we cross paths with for the space of a day or an hour or a year or 10 years. So there's really no definition, there's no allocated period of time, Aries. I'm just sensing that there is someone you're destined to meet that will help you in some way, help you create, design, or help you uncover your calling in life. Soulcraft is all about what your soul is purposed to build or create or craft or design or make or present or advocate or champion. So this person, it's almost like they're going to awaken something within you. And it could be a very fleeting connection. You might have just a conversation with this person, and the next thing you know, this person is telling you, or giving signs, synchronous signs to you, and somehow you'll be intertwined, and it's got the potential to change the course of your destiny here. So it's quite a powerful card, Aries, especially in career or creative pursuits. You've got the Hierophant here as well. The Hierophant rules Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. It is about romance, luxury, but it's also about owning things, okay? So anything in the physical realm, anything we can sort of experience, and Taurians like the luxurious things in life. So I'm sensing for some of you there could be quite a luxurious environment around you in the upcoming month. Either you're meeting with someone who's very well connected or affluent, or you're receiving something that you'll be able to buy yourself something from. So it might be like a benefit. It could be like a large amount of money. The Taurus can be notoriously stingy, but that's because they like the finer things in life. They appreciate the value of money. They understand what it takes. They understand hard work, and they're not someone who just spends very carelessly or frivolously. They're very secure with their money. They're very practical with their money is where I'm going with this. So I do believe there's some sort of new asset coming in. It could be like a new phone or a new laptop you might be working with. It could be like new technology, like if you're in design. It could be like upgrades, okay, to the software system, upgrades to the office, a large amount of money, and it's like an indulgence, okay? So it could even be like a work holiday, or your boss might tell you take the day off, or you might do like you might have like a day off and you go and enjoy the day with your work colleagues or superiors or something like that as well. That could be the case with the Hierophant. It could also be you working with someone that's already married and you're working very closely with this person, and they may just be under the sign of a Taurus. But you also have the beautiful Ace of Wands, this destined opportunity, okay, that'll surprise you. It could be coming towards the end of the month for career. So as much as it could signify new love in relationships, it can signify a new job. But this is one that you'll be very active in. This is all about taking initiative and taking action. It's there, but I think you're going to have to be very strategic about it. You're going to have to be very cunning. What comes to mind is ruthlessness. So I'm not sure if there's a bit of competition because these foxes are in packs here. So if some of you might just be faced with a competitive opportunity. There could be a lot of other people vying for this job or for this opportunity, fighting for it. So you're going to have to be strategic, okay? Strategic with your words. Don't get too ruthless, Aries, because I know how you can be sometimes, but someone is definitely going to be envious of some sort of success, okay? Some new beginning here. So you might just have to, it might come to a point where you might just have to be very choosy with your words or how you respond to this person, because I do believe you'll be faced with some sort of competition here as well, which easily I think you'll be able to outshine this person. I don't doubt this at all. So I will leave it at that, Aries, and hopefully we'll be chatting very soon. Thank you for watching and all the best. Bye for now.